So today we've arrived in Toulon, which is the Côte d'Azur. So fusing French Riviera glam with the feel of a traditional old town, Toulon is the gorgeous gateway to the Côte d'Azur. Follow the sound of popping corks, clinking champagne flutes to the uber stylish Saint-Tropez, a long-time glitterati favourite. This place is known as the Town of Water thanks to its fountains and the Town of Art because of its many museums. Cassis is still much the same little fishing port that first attracted artists like Signac and Derain, eager to capture its serene charm, venture into Provence countryside and stumble upon sleepy French villages. This region has inspired many a great master, including Van Gogh and Cézanne. Just so you know, the local authorities require all guests going ashore to carry their passports.
The weather today is 21 degrees, very warm for April. We're just going to get ready now to get our coach now to Cassis.
Our coach leaves at 9:30, so they're advised to be down there 10 minutes before it departs.
So I'll see you there.
Bye.
Ta-ra. Just getting our card scanned now. We'll go for the terminal building now, so then we'll catch our coach. So we're on coach number 6 to take us to Cassis.
Left side, and very soon on the left hand side as well in terraces again. Why in terraces? Because we try to plant as much vines as we can in this area because the soil is really rich, and we try to keep the water because it is very bright sunny today. The view is spectacular because from here actually you can see on the right hand side all this hilly section that is all white bright limestone. So from here you can go to Marseille as well, that is like 25 kilometers. We call it the National Park of Cassis actually. So it is a national park inland and seaside as well. It is a beautiful scenery. This is what we're going to see in just a second. Yeah, I was telling you about the weather. In fact, you can notice it is bright sunny. This is what has always attracted people in Provence, where you are. I know that you know about the French Riviera designation, that is the name of the sea coast. French Riviera, the Blue Coast, all this coastal area and the countryside, all the southeast part of France is called Provence. And what makes us the second most touristic region after Paris is related to the climate. We are the sunniest region of France. Ready? We do enjoy more than 300 days of sunny days a year. So it's a lot, it's great, but I have to reassure you, so we have as well things that are quite annoying. So it's great during the winter time because bright sunny, nicest temperature of France. It's, let's say, around 8 degrees Celsius during the daytime, 5-8. So it's nice, mild, but it's very hot during the summer. So it is easy 39 degrees Celsius. So it's very hot and dry. So we are all sweating and we are dying here, promise you. So this is the good and the bad thing. But then again, we can complain. It's bright, sunny, and the blue sky always makes a difference, of course. And it's about the agriculture as well. That is very rich in here for that reason as well. Lots of water and lots of sun. And this is why all those vineyards, we do cultivate everything else. Strawberry, zucchini, melons, everything grows, but the star is very much the vine. And I will tell you about the wine. So now, because again you can see I'm not lying, it's all around us. And in fact, the star is very much the rosé, because just for you to understand, all around us, it's 80% dedicated to the rosé. To tell you how big it is for the rosé. The last is dedicated to the red and the white. It's beautiful and spectacular point of view of Cassis, and you will love Samir. You will understand why, because it's very, very steep. We're going to go on the highest, so maritime sea cliff, one of the highest maritime sea cliff of Europe. At home you have plenty as well that are very high, so on the seaside. In fact, the Cap Canaille, this is where we're going to, is 396 meters high. So very, very high. You can start seeing it, a part of it on the right hand side. You can see how abrupt it is at sea. The views are spectacular. So the amazing scenery is seeing creeks, inlets, 25 kilometers of inlets eroded by little rivers. And you can see how amazing these are. So white color of the limestone on the right hand side, that is totally different from the place where we're going to be. That will be bright orange. We'll be on the Cap Canaille in just a second. And so I will invite you for a picturesque scenic view that is really worth being seen. So we're going to stay 10 minutes for you to enjoy the beautiful point.
And after that it's all flat and it's really worth being seen. Allez, c'est parti.
So we're just following the guide now to the highest point. We can see Cassis and all around, part of the Mediterranean Sea.
I mean, there is no fence, so don't try to go on those ones. Here it's very safe, and you can enjoy the view really very much. Yeah, I know.
Beautiful.
Take your time and...
There's Cassis below.
C'est tout. Allez, oui. Allez. Avant qu'on arrive tous. Allez, c'est parfait.
Mediterranean. Following the guide now to the harbour of Cassis. We've approximately got 2.5 hours to have a wander around. The weather is very nice, over 22 degrees. Plenty of cafes and shops. Local marketplace here. So we're still following the guide to the harbour.
Vamos a comprarte pizza, ya ven.
The last time I came here a few years ago, we said the coach going all the way through the narrow roads, went by a trolley train, and we got off at the bus stop. And on the way back, you had to find your own way. So I think the reason why they took the trolley train off, and the guide has taken us to the harbour, I think a lot of people got lost on the way back. So it looks like the meeting point is going to be onto the harbour. Drink in a cafe facing the harbour, and now it's time to wander around Cassis. We've got 2.5 hours before we get back on the coach to take us back to the ship, the Marella Explorer. It's a beautiful day. There is a few boats. You can go on trips around the harbour to various places. Can't see any prices on, but we haven't got time, so beautiful place, Cassis. Just had a drink of Coke and cappuccino for €8.40. Not too bad. And there's Susie. Plenty of fishing boats. Oops. Climb a few steps. And the castle there on the cliff, hundreds of years old. And there's a little beach. Fine day for sunbathing. It's a Saturday, so it's very busy in Cassis. As you can see over there, you can hire a canoe. Sunrise there, if you come with any children. Plenty of restaurants are in the harbour, in the side streets. The only complaint to have, everything's in French, there's nothing in English, so you can't see the prices or what you're paying for. Everything's in French. So we're just going to take a walk around the harbour, walk around a few shops. I think Susie wants a bottle of rosé, which is very famous in Cassis. Would you like something to eat from there, Susie?
Can do in a bit.
You just want to walk around the harbour first?
Yeah, I think so.
Take a few pictures and...
Yeah.
I don't think you need a fridge magnet.
No, I think we've got one from the last time you came.
Yeah.
Ça se couvre en effet.
Plenty of fish. Starts from €12. I haven't a clue what kind of fish it is. Like I said, everything's in French, nothing in English. So you don't know what you're ordering. But anyway. And these are the boats that will take you in the harbour or wherever they go, but there's nothing in English. So I can't give any prices or anything. But you can go on a boat tour. The fish stall. Plenty of restaurants. Plenty of side streets. Clothes shops.
a bit more spacious here anyway.
Some nice dresses there. €20. Not too bad.
Est-ce qu'il y a à manger? Allô, la maman?
Une semaine. Ouais.
So we're just going for a walk around the front of the harbour. That cliff we went on, very high, went to the highest points of Cassis.
Yeah.
You can see the harbour below and the surrounding areas, and the coast, and the Mediterranean Sea. You have a huge choice of restaurants. A lot of fish restaurants. Last time I went to one of these side roads I got lost. I'll stick to the front of the harbour.
Good idea. We've got some other little places up there, like a pizza place and...
Are you hungry, sweetheart?
Not just yet, I'm just having a look at what there is.
You just got your mind on that bottle of rosé.
Yeah.
Beautiful harbour. Have a walk up here. I was really looking forward to coming to Cassis. It's one of the nicest places I've ever visited. Beautiful harbour, surrounded by beautiful restaurants and cafes and shops. I definitely recommend coming here. Up a wall. Not got time to walk across it, so I'm just trying to film as much as I can in the 2.5 hours we have.
So once we've gone round the harbour, we can have a quick look up some of the side streets at the shops and see if we can get a sandwich or something from somewhere.
Fish and chips. I think I've just seen, for 2 people, sole and chips and salad for €90. Very expensive.
We're just going to see if we can find somewhere to get a sandwich because we don't want a lot of food as we're eating at the surf and turf tonight.
On the cruise ship, of course.
Bonjour. 2 ham and cheese baguettes. Yes. Sorry, cheese and tomato baguettes. Alors, 2 tomates and mozzarella, or what do you want? Cheese? Yes. Thank you. That's all for you? Yes, thank you.
Alors, €13. We've got 2 cheese and tomato baguettes and some water. So now we're going to find a bench or somewhere to eat it.
Yeah, there's a few benches over here. We're just on our way back. We've got about 20 minutes left. And we're just going to have a nose in the shops. Susie wants a bottle of wine. Rosé.
Yeah, I'd like to try it.
To be honest, you'd try any bottles of wine, wouldn't you?
No, don't be like that. It's always good to sample the local cuisine.
Especially in Bolton, we have a bottle every night. Only joking, of course. So there is some nice shops, plenty of shops up the side streets, but we haven't got the time to explore everything. Plenty of clothes shops and cafes, as you can see. Let's have a little walk up here. It's not far from our meeting point. Oh,
An abandoned bear.
an abandoned bear. I'll take it back for you, but it's too big to put in a suitcase, Caesar.
M'a dit, bah j'ai suivi.
Oh, I think it's time to turn around now. It's a shame, I'd like to stay here for a full day. Very beautiful place. Lovely little harbour. Plenty of restaurants and cafes and shops. Trying to find a shop where we can get a bottle of wine. This is actually our meeting point here, isn't it? Next to the market.
Yeah.
We can have a walk round here.
Yeah, we'll have a look around here.
Ouais, et je vais lui prendre un petit dur parce qu'elle c'est pas sans jus, il y a une bouture tout à fait.
Shame we haven't got the time to explore all the side streets, look at all the shops. Very on narrow streets, as you can see, with the cars are struggling to get round.
Emmerdant lui.
Find a wine shop.
Go in so we can get some local wine.
Yeah, okay, love. Yeah. You get some wine, love?
I did. Rosé wine, local, from Cassis, €160. I thought it was a bargain.
€160? Are you joking me?
Pick yourself up off the floor, Ian. Yes, I'm joking. And I got you a packet of crisps.
Oh, thank you very much.
My wine, your crisps. It's the end of our time here in Cassis. We've had about 2.5 hours, which, because we're on a cruise ship excursion, obviously isn't enough time if you want to explore everything, and perhaps maybe coming on a Saturday isn't the best day to visit, obviously because it's full of locals, as you can imagine it would be. Plenty of places to get something to eat, drink, even just a sandwich if that's what you want.
The only downside is everything's in French. Nothing in English in the menus, but they do speak English. It is quite expensive.
But you'd expect to pay that because of the place where you're at. Obviously, if you want the toilet, you can use that in a bar or a restaurant as long as you've ordered a drink or something to eat. But there are public toilets around which are €1. So about 5 minutes left and we're on our way to our meeting point, where we will head back to the coach and back to the ship.
So it's ta-ra from me.
And ta-ra from me.
Ta-ra.